Good evening, I'm Elena Verdine and welcome to The 7. Let's get a look at the big 7 stories right now, and topping the list tonight, a decision almost a decade in the making. A federal judge is dismissing lawsuits filed against the Great Smoky Mountains National Park over the federal response to the 2016 Gatlinburg wildfires. Insurance companies that covered properties damaged or destroyed by the fires sued the National Park Service, and so did family members of people killed in the fire. Those lawsuits have bounced around the court system, combining and splitting up the parties and their arguments along the way. This dismissal filed yesterday covers all the park system suits. 14 people died in the wildfires and more than 2,400 buildings were destroyed. An aftermath of a more recent Gatlinburg fire falls next on our list. This one charring a hotel overnight, forcing visitors out, many of them on spring break. They woke up to flames at the Sidney James Mountain Lodge on Airport Road, and this all happened around 2 a.m. Firefighters were able to contain the flames to one building, which has 20 units, some of which are destroyed. The fire was extinguished, but crews remained on scene and Airport Road was closed for hours. No injuries were reported, but several guests have been displaced. The incident also shook up the locals, as any fire in Gatlinburg reminds them of the devastating wildfires 10 years ago.
It didn't look that bad in the beginning, but that's how fires work, I guess, right? You don't know what's going on in the inside.
Yeah. Honestly, I was packing up. He was convinced he had to get the video footage.
But we did get dressed because we thought we might get evacuated. So.
The city opened up its community center for guests needing somewhere to stay. Investigators do not yet know the cause of that fire. Big recognition tonight for an East Tennessee teenager killed trying to save her younger brother from a house fire. 15-year-old Esperanza Gutierrez, known as Essie, is being honored with the Carnegie Medal of Heroism, given to those who entered danger attempting to save others. And her mother says that's exactly what she did in December 2024 as fire tore through their Sevierville home. Essie ran back inside for her 8-year-old brother Mateo. The fire started when a kerosene heater tipped over downstairs, and Mateo, who was autistic and nonverbal, ran back upstairs alone. Well, Essie went back into the home, risking everything to save him, and both of them died that day.
She was definitely a very timid girl. She was scared of a lot of things, and to know the courage that it took her to go back in, it's something that I'm very proud of. And I'm very proud that I got to raise such an amazing young girl.
And Gutierrez went on to say, although life without her children never gets easier, she says the award serves as a reminder of their story and keeps their memory alive. On your side, watching gas prices climb again. So here's the latest numbers as reported to us by AAA's Fuel Gauge Report website. The national average for a gallon, $4.06, up almost 5 cents from yesterday when the number made headlines, crossing the $4 mark for the first time since 2022. Around our state, the average is $3.82, up by 10 cents in a day. And here in Knoxville, AAA reports a gallon of gas is averaging $3.81, also a one-day increase of 10 cents. And that leads us to our next big story on our list tonight at 7. These high prices have a big impact on small towns like New Tazewell, where the cheapest gas you can find is about $3.59. Leaders there worry that if costs keep rising, the city might have to delay a project to move out the 100-plus-year-old City Hall. The building has electrical and plumbing issues. Alderman Carl Nichols says contractors are ready to build a new City Hall, but those plans could take a back seat to essential services like policing. The example we heard today was the cost to fuel up just one New Tazewell police officer's cruiser, averaging 100 miles of driving per day.
We have several police cars that are on the road all day long. And when you have an area to cover like the town of New Tazewell, that eats up gasoline. And so our rainy day fund will not last forever. We're working off the budget that was prepared for last year, and we did not budget $4 a gallon gas for this year. Well, we're not broke. we do have money in reserve, but not for a long extended period of time.
The city and Claiborne County governments are hoping prices come back down before this impacts day-to-day operations. A big awareness campaign next on our list, and because of that, you might want to ask, did you drive on I-40 today in Knoxville, maybe 640 Level Road, and did you happen to see a bus along the way? Well, if so, you might want to think about what you were up to beyond just driving, and hopefully you had your hands on the wheel.
Gray Nissan 803. 803 is the first 3 attack.
We rode along this morning as THP brought law enforcement leaders for a bit of a field trip, spotting people texting and driving or doing something else to break Tennessee's hands-free driving law. They call it Operation Hands-Free as they look for rule breakers. Remember, it is not just texting and driving that's banned in Tennessee. Troopers say they see it all.
I've seen, people reading books, going down the roadway. Makeup, eating food, anything that takes your attention off that safe operation, because that's a divided attention task. I mean, you have to, there are so many things going on inside that vehicle that any one little distraction can be detrimental.
Violation of this law can result in points on your driving record. Several bills are moving through the legislature, including one that would protect rivers in Tennessee. House Bill 1510 would cover the entire Buffalo River and most of the Duck River, while adding several smaller tributaries to the state's protected scenic river list. Supporters say this is aimed at preserving water quality and limiting development along those waterways.
When I look at this from the standpoint of the citizens, this was such a major win. There were over 20,000 letters that were sent from our campaign in support of this scenic river bill.
Now, the bill is still moving through the legislative process, but if passed, it could bring significant changes to environmental protections across Tennessee. And for our last Big 7 story, today marks the 2-year anniversary of Young Williams Animal Center taking over animal services in Knox County. You might remember we covered the handover of those duties from the city. And in this time, the team has handled nearly 50,000 calls, returned hundreds of pets to their owners, and remaining focused on keeping pets with their families through community support and outreach. Animal Services Director Rachel Ide hopes the community knows the center is ready to help when the time calls for it.
I truly hope that it means that the community has a lot of trust in us and that they have a lot of faith in us, and that's proven. If we said December, hey, do you need help, and no one felt ashamed to give us a call and we were able to go out, that means we're able to help. Every time an officer drives by and someone waves or someone happy to see us or isn't scared to see us, that's an amazing thing, and I want you to know all my officers carry treats. All of them are here to help you. That's exactly what they want to do.
Young Williams Animal Center hopes to see all the different changes in the community in the years to come.